As we have removed penance and sacrifice from the church, we have removed power and holiness. Do not give up and do not take your ease as though there is no battle in progress. There is a battle, fierce, more fierce than any battle you've ever seen on the face of the earth. Because there is no salvation, no redemption, if you remove Jesus from the cross. If you try to do that in the church, try to remove the element of sacrifice and penance from the church, from the individual Christian, you remove power. The servant is no better than his master. Jesus said that. The servant's no better, no different than his master. Where I am, there my servant will be, Jesus says. Where I am, there my servant will be. Well, where is he? Right there, on the cross. Where I am, there my servant will be. Don't be too careful or too timid, St. Teresa said. You know, when you're doing penance, now you got to be prudent. Don't be imprudent. But St. Teresa said, oh, some people, you know, they're worried about, oh, I'm going to do too much penance. You know, I might hurt myself. She said, those people are in no danger of killing themselves. Take my word for it. You know, they fast. You know, say, oh, well, I don't want to hurt myself. I could fast. I could faint. I could get, you know, go into shock or something. And St. Teresa's response would be to laugh and shake her head and say, listen, those people are in no danger of death. They're not going to kill themselves through penance. So don't be, you know, be prudent. But, you know, don't be too careful so that you're afraid to make a sacrifice for the good Lord. What does that mean? How do you explain what that actually means? All right. At the heart of our faith is the cross. Okay? The very heart of our religion is the passion, death, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. Why did the Word become flesh and dwell among us? Redemption. Why did the eternal Word, the Son of God, assume a human nature and become like one of us in everything except sin? Redemption, salvation. Okay. He wills to incorporate us into the great work of redemption. How does that work? Well, once we're baptized, we're in Christ. We're brought in Christ in a mystical way. We get an indelible mark on our soul from baptism. Never goes away. It's there forever. It makes us like Jesus in a mysterious way, a spiritual way. Jesus, priest, prophet, and king. That means we're incorporated into his mission, which is redemption. It is a sobering and consoling thought that through the grace of God, you and I can contribute to the salvation of our brothers and sisters. Since we're in Jesus, when we're in a state of grace, we're in Jesus, everything we do, everything we are, can bring down grace, not just on ourselves, but through us to our family members, our friends. When I'm alone with God, and I'm totally absorbed in him, and I have nothing else but him, and I offer everything for him, and I enter into a more radical form of penance, he's going to listen to my prayers, not because I'm any good, and not because I do those things, but because he acknowledges what we do.
and His grace preceding will bring all things to pass.
As we have removed penance and sacrifice from the church, we have removed power and holiness.